Woo.
Thank you, Lord. Oh, you've been so good, I can't tell it all. Oh, I just want to thank
Come on now.
you, Lord. Oh, you kept my sister from all. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, I just want to thank you, Lord.
Ah.
Hey everybody, it's Elijah from Gifted Hands School of Music, and we have something very special for you today. We're taking a video from Kevon Carter. He partnered with this lady, Shelea Music, and they did this great video of a popular gospel song called Thank You, Lord. So today we're going to take that video, we're going to break it down and show you exactly how to play it, all right? Also, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so that every time we drop a new video, you will get notified. Other than that though, let's get right into it. Thank You, Lord, in the video, the key that they play it in is in E major. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that gives us E major, right? So we're gonna break this down into small sections. I think I broke it down when I was transcribing it into like 5 sections or something like that. And I feel like that is the easiest way to transcribe a song, or when you're learning a song, a complex song at least, is to break it down into smaller sections, and master each section, and then move on to the next. So here's the first section right here. Thank you. All right, we'll do that. So this is the first movement. So this is just an E major triad it's a drop 2 voicing. So you have the E in the bass in your left hand, and then the right hand's playing B and G sharp. And then all you're doing is inverting this. So this is E major, and then we're going up inversions and drop 2. This is E major again, E major again, till we get to this chord, which is a D sharp minor. All right, so that's the first movement. And oh, I'm rolling up to the G sharp from the F sharp. All right, so that's the first movement. So we're going 1, 1, 1, 7. All right, the D sharp. And then from here, it goes to there, which I'm looking at this chord as a rootless 3 chord, rootless G sharp. Because I keep the F sharp in my right hand from the previous chord, which is this. And then I move to this. So from here to here. So like I said, this is a rootless G sharp chord. All right. So in my left hand, I'm playing the tritone of G sharp, which is C and F sharp. And then my right hand's playing C, the 3, and the 5. And that F sharp is still being held from the last chord. So it gives me that chord that's next. So all together. And then I'm playing this C sharp minor 7 chord next. This is a block chord voicing. That's the next chord. So that's the first section. Make sure you get that. Practice it over and over and over again till you have it memorized. You don't have to think about it. And then here's the next section. Woo! Hey, that's nasty right there. When I first heard that, I was like, oh my goodness, that's disgusting. But let me play it one more time, a little bit slower. Man, that is nasty right there. All right, so the first chord is this G sharp 13 sus. All right, and this is the 3 of E major, the key we're in, the 3. So take the notes down. I'm playing the 1 in the flat 7, one of my 3 chord. So the root in the flat 7. And then I'm playing the 9, 4, 13, and the 1 in my right hand. All right. That's the first chord. And then it walks down. My left hand goes down to F sharp. So from here to here. All right. So here's G sharp 13 sus. Then my left hand goes to F sharp. And my right hand is just playing a G sharp 7, G sharp dominant 7 chord. So G sharp 7 over F sharp in the bass. Okay. All right, yeah, so 3 over the 2 chord. Then I'm playing that, which is simply an inverted C sharp major triad. And then I'm putting the 3 of C sharp, which is the F in the bass. Okay. So those are the first 3 chords. And then this is the next chord, which is a D sharp minor 7 flat 5. D sharp half diminished. And here's the voicing, E's or D sharp in my left hand in the bass, A, C sharp, D sharp, and F sharp in the right hand. That's my D sharp minor 7 flat 5 or D sharp half diminished chord. All right, so that's, and then that goes down to a C sharp dominant chord. C sharp 7, C sharp dominant 7. And so that's pretty much, that whole progression was just a walk down da, 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 to get me to this D sharp, which is technically the 6 of E. So. And then that's the next chord. And this is a passing chord to get me to the G. Okay, so, and this is a D dominant chord or D altered chord. So I'm playing D's in my bass, and then it's a flat 9 with a 13 in my right hand. So C, D sharp, F sharp, B, and this is D13 flat 9. So here's the root, flat 7, flat 9, major 3rd, and the 13th. And then that takes me to, it's a passing chord, which means it's a 5th away from G. And that's just a G major 9 chord. All right, so that whole progression. So that's the second progression, or the second part of this whole song. Let's put that all together with what we have from the beginning. Thank you, Lord. All right. And it moves fast, so make sure you get each individual section down. And then after you master each section, put them together, and you'll slowly build the entire song. So we got the first 2 sections. Now after that is thank. So we have 1 4, 1 4. All right, because right here we kind of go out of the key. This is out of the key. We're in a new key, and then we go back into our original key. E major, but we're doing a dominant chord right here to get to the 4 chord. Okay, so it's E13 flat 9. So E and D, the 1 in the flat 7 in my left hand, 3, I'm playing the 3, the 13, flat 9, and the 3 again in my right hand. And this is just an E dominant chord. It acts as a passing chord to take me to a note that's a fifth away, which is the 4 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The A. Alright, that's just an A major 9 chord. Alright, and then after that you hit. So this is the sharp 11 of E, or flat 5, whatever you want to call it. And that's what I'm doing. And my right hand is doing, it's just a 4th in my right hand. So the 5th into the 4th. Just a little figure that they play. And the left hand plays a sharp over what my right hand is doing. So it's da, 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 da. That's the whole figure. All right, one more time. So I flare up, da, 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 da. That's what the right hand is doing. The left hand is da, 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 da. All right, and all together. And then it does a little roll. It just does this one right here, which is just arpeggiating the chord that I'm already playing, which is a B chord. So I'm playing the 5, 1, 9, 5. Okay, so let's take it from that crazy walk down. 1 to the 4, and then I'll play that whole section one more time. 1, 4. Okay. Then the next section is this. So that is love this, man. It's amazing. All right, but this right here, these movements are, I believe I heard somebody call them raised fifths. So it's a concept I've seen many gospel musicians play. So essentially what you're doing is you're playing, if you don't know what a raised fifth movement is, you're taking like a basic minor chord or a major chord. In this case, we're taking a minor chord. And so you have the fifth of the minor chord, so G sharp minor. In this case, the fifth is D sharp, right? And so I'm taking the fifth and all I'm doing is raising it a half step, okay? And I'm putting a movement in the middle of the chord based off of this fifth. So I start on the minor 7. I flick from the raised fifth, the sharp 5, to the minor 7. And then I go back down. So it's 7, sharp 5, 5, sharp 5. And sharp 5 is another word for raised fifth, okay? And this sounds beautiful. This inner voice movement, gotta love it. All right, so it takes this concept, this movement, and it just goes up in whole steps. So first I do it on G sharp minor, then I go up a whole step and do it on A sharp minor, and then I do it again, go up a whole step and do it on C minor. Okay? So he's taking this movement and superimposing it, moving it up in whole steps. It sounds more complicated than it actually is. Once you learn this basic movement right here, you can play it anywhere. And that's a great movement to learn in any key. Okay, but I'm getting off track. So, back to it. And then it hits this chord that we learned earlier, which is the E7 13 with this flat 9. And then it goes again to the 4. All right, so let's get this in context. We're gonna take it, let's take it from the top actually. And then here we are. One, 4 again. Okay. And then it goes to the 5. And this 5, I'm playing a very open voicing, octaves in my left hand. Then I'm playing this F sharp, B, C sharp, and F in my right hand, which is a B sus, or yeah, B sus 2. I'm not playing the 3. So once again, and then we hit is just walk up. So all that is moving in thirds. My left hand starts on C sharp and walks up. It just walks up the E major scale from starting at C sharp. And my right hand is a third above it and is walking up the E major scale as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It walks up 5 notes from the starting point. And then when you get to the 5th note, we add some notes in to make it a full E major add 2 chord. Or it's technically an E major add 2 with the 3 in the bass, the G sharp in the bass. So that whole movement is C sharp and E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ending on here, but I'm adding these 2 notes at the very end. And I know this is a lot of information to take in. This song is very complex. It has a lot of moving pieces. So feel free to rewind. If I'm moving too fast, there is a slow down function in the settings of the video as well. Or just rewind and rewind and rewind until you get each specific section. Okay? So here we are again. And then it goes to here. Which this is another passing chord. This A7 flat 9. A7 flat 9 is a passing chord that will take you to D major 9. So we have I just want to thank. So we got that. A7 flat 9. Get the notes right here. I'm not gonna call them out. It's an E diminished chord in my right hand over the root and the flat 7 in my left. That gives you a flat 9 chord. And then that goes to D major 9. So when I'm playing for D major 9, all together. I just wanna thank. This is the next chord. A sharp, E, C sharp, and G sharp. And this gives me A sharp minor 7 flat 5, or A sharp half diminished. I'm just voicing it differently. It's an open voicing. Think. does this movement, which is a diminished chord. This is a C diminished 7. So this gives you the diminished chord right here, right? A, C, D sharp, F sharp, to C in the bass. But I'm just flaring up to this G sharp to give it some flavor. All right? And so from there to C sharp minor 7. All right? So let's take it from here. C sharp minor 7, lowered. Okay. C sharp minor 7 is next. And then after that, we go to A major 9 with this beautiful open voicing. So my left hand is stretching a little bit. I'm playing 1, 5, and 9. My left. And my right hand's playing the 3, the 5, the major 7, and the 3. So we got that. And then it goes to here. So A major 9. And I'm playing this chord, which is like a B minor. It's a B minor chord. We get there. So I'm pretty much stacking a B minor chord in my right hand. And I'm just inverting it. So I have the D on the bottom. 2 D minor chords, or 2 B minor chords, my bad. B minor. So that's A major 9, B minor, to C sharp dominant 7. Okay. Very simple chord. C sharp dominant 7. Root note. 5 dominant 7 and 3. So let's see what we have. So we're almost done, almost to the end. Then we hit the 2 chord, which is over. I just want to think, I just want F sharp minor 7. That's my left hand, F sharp and E, the 1 in the flat 7. Right hand's playing A, C sharp, E, and A. And there's so much to learn, like as far as voicings in this song, voicings, passing chords, and even if you listen to the melody line, like this piano part, which is what Kevon is doing with the melody line of the lady that's singing the song, he goes out of the key of E major, but it works because he always makes sure whatever chord he's playing, the melody line is in the chord, which is something we'll go deeper into in another lesson, but there's just so much to learn from this specific video and just transcribing in general. All right, so back into it. I just want to thank. We have our A sharp half diminished again. I just want to thank. This is the way I'm voicing it the second time. To thank. That's the chord. So thank you. And so this is once again, a C diminished. And we're just taking the same idea that we did last time. And we're rolling up to the G sharp and then going back down. So to simplify it, look at C as your bass. And then you're doing this. And then add the extra notes that go into a C diminished 7. So get that first, and then add more notes. All That's that movement. And then back to the 6, which is C sharp minor 7. Lowered. So after that, you hit the 6. And then we play this chord, which is a 7 chord, but it's dominant. It's a sharp 5, sharp 9. D sharp, sharp 5, sharp 9. So 7, 3. The 3 chord is half diminished, or minor 7 flat 5, which is G sharp, minor 7 flat 5. So 7, 3. Then after you hit the 3, you go back and do the walk up again. So remember we started on C sharp in our left hand, E in our right hand, but this time it's a little bit different. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the 4th, or actually on the 5th note, we play this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the same as the first time. Then the 5th is different. It's a G7. And I'm playing the 1 in the root note in my left hand, the D, F, and B in my right hand. All right. And then we go here, F sharp minor 7. Nice open voicing. So, F sharp minor 7. I just wanna thank. Then we have another A sharp minor 7 flat 5, A sharp minor half diminished, just in a different voicing. So this time I'm playing octaves, A sharp in my left hand. My right hand's playing E, G sharp, C sharp, and E. So, thank. So I'm here, thank. And then you hit the 5. So I'm playing this. So that's a B, it's like a broken B chord, B7 chord. I have B and A in my left, and then I trill up to this G sharp. So it just inverts in my left hand. It inverts from B7 to B. This is a B chord. It's just inverted. Second inversion. That's that whole movement. And then the very last chord, and we're done. After we have this, that's our last chord, which is E sus. It doesn't even end on the regular 1. He still had to do something funky on the end and end with E sus. And I like to roll up, but you're just playing the 1, 5, and the 1 in your left hand. And then my right hand is playing 1, 4, 5, 1. All right. And there we have it. We have learned the entire song. Man, it is a lot to learn, and that it took me a little while. A day or so to transcribe it, a couple hours. But I think this is an amazing, if you're wanting to move from intermediate to advanced, this is something amazing to learn. It will teach you a lot about passing chords and chord qualities that you can interchange between each other to give you a different sound, something unique that a lot of people don't have in their playing. We're gonna do a lot more of these transcriptions. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. We have many, many more videos coming, more transcriptions. If you want more Kevon Carter, we might even have some more breakdowns of his videos. I'm gonna play through the whole progression one more time for you, just a little bit slower so that you can see what all of this is when it's compiled together, okay? Until next time though, have a great day. Keep learning, keep growing, keep getting better at your craft, and we will see you soon.